Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I have a subject I want to talk about today, and it's stop begging for acceptance and love. See, I'm coming from a place of personal, what should I say, personal experience because I used to always want to be accepted. I always wanted to fit in. I wanted to be accepted. And I just don't mean by friends. I mean by your church, your job, your family, your friends, anybody. Stop begging for love and acceptance from people. Because if you're around a group of people or anyone who makes you feel like you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you're never good enough, you're never right, like it's never right with you, then guess what? Let them be. Don't stay in a situation or stay around people assuming eventually they're going to accept you. Because let me tell you something, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, like my bad. My phone started ringing. My best friend, one of my best friends. Okay, but what I'm saying is, I don't know, my light just went out or something, but whatever. But what I'm saying is, okay, here's an example. When I was younger, I always wanted to fit in with my friends and their families. Like, I wanted their family to accept me as family. So as soon as I meet a friend and I come around their family, their dad, I call them dad. Their mom, I call them mom, or whatever they call their mom. It's like I immediately want to be accepted, and I wanted the family to love me like they loved my friend, not realizing that was never going to happen. But I was young at the time, so I did not know. And it just went on like that the rest of my life, you know? It's like if I'm in a relationship, I want his family to love me, his sisters is my sisters, and all that. Doesn't work. It does not work at all, because they've shown me, like people have shown me that if they don't accept you, they're never going to accept you. You're not accepted. They don't love you. And like my family, like I used to go around my family because for a long time I lived away from family. Like we were raised away from family, and now I see why. But I used to go around family and, thinking, oh, my family's going to love me. And I, buy gifts, babysit, like fight, help them fight, like do whatever it took just to try to gain love and acceptance. And to this day, no love, no acceptance, and they don't even like me. Why? Who knows? Is it because of my parents? Is it because of just me in general, my aura, my being? But whatever it is, they don't like me. And guess what? I have to accept that. And now I do accept it. So don't live your life people pleasing. Don't live your life thinking, oh, like I have this friend, another example. Okay. I had a girl I know. I'm not going to call her a friend anymore. But she got with this guy. And I know y'all have heard this story before, but I'm going to tell you from personal knowledge. She got with this guy, and he didn't like big girls. She was a big girl. She was a plus size girl. He didn't like big girls. So what did she do? Got surgery so that she can become small. Okay. When that didn't work, he wanted her to be a Muslim. So she went and became a Muslim, thinking that was going to work. Anything that he said that he did not like, she tried to turn herself into or reform herself for him. Guess what? After all that, you're a Muslim, you got the lap band or whatever, you did all this and that you did for this fool, and he got out of jail and didn't even want you. The relationship, I don't even think, lasted 6 months. I mean, and it's sad because she spent all that time trying to become accepted and loved by someone who wasn't even worthy of her and her greatness. And that's what you have to learn. You are great alone. You are wonderful by yourself. I don't mean to live alone. I mean to be who you are, the person that you are. Like, you're wonderful. You're great. And guess what? You're perfect. You're imperfectly perfect. So you don't have to live your life searching and trying to seek acceptance and love from people. You don't. And you need to stop. You need to stop. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to bend over backwards. You don't have to become a doormat. You don't have to bite your tongue. You don't have to humble yourself. You don't have to do all that because you're seeking acceptance and love. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, the people that you are trying to seek all this acceptance and love from aren't even worthy of your beauty and your greatness. You're wonderful. Just who you are. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that the hard way. Through life. And I'm trying to, I want everyone to learn from my experiences. I learned the hard way trying to be loved and accepted by people who to this day don't love or accept me. I remember when I was little, and just after my mom and my dad split up, and once my dad left, you know, I had a nickname called Shine or Sunshine. And after my dad left, it was no more sunshine, no more sunshine, literally and figuratively. No more hugs, no more kisses, no more I love yous. And I always wondered, why wasn't I good enough? Why doesn't she love me? And when you're 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and it's like you cannot put a handle on why you're not receiving the acceptance and love. You just know that it's not there. And I didn't understand that. And I think that kind of played a toll in the rest of my life on why I sought love and affection and acceptance from anybody who was willing to give it to me. And I think it's sad. I think it's horrible. And I really want y'all to stop doing that, because I want y'all to know you're perfect. You don't have to seek out anybody. You don't have to wish they loved you, wish they accepted you. I know some of us be in relationships, men and women, with women and men who don't really love us, don't really accept us. They're just there for the moment, there to get what they can get, till they see if they can find something better. That's why you find people with engagements, prolonged, elongated engagements for years and years and years. That's because the other mate is just stringing them along so they think they can find something better. And I think that's horrible. I think that's horrific. And, you know, like, it's like you're begging that person to love you. You're loving them wholeheartedly. You're giving them everything. You're sacrificing. You're buying into this family thing. You're bigging them up. They're on a pedestal. But yet and still, you're not good enough for them. And I think that's horrible. I think that's sad. I mean, but it's reality. I want everyone to know how beautiful you are, how wonderful you are, how great you are, how imperfectly perfect you are. And you don't need no one's acceptance. No one's. But the Most High. You don't live for them. You live for yourself. Don't live for the people. Don't live for your church, your job, your friends, your mate, your kids, your siblings, your family. Don't live for none of them. Live for yourself. Live for yourself, for real. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And I hate to sound like that, but I do push selfishness to a certain extent. Because for so long, we sacrifice ourselves. We sacrifice a lot of ourselves for others. And I'm on the pedestal now. I am saying, be selfish. It's okay. It's okay to be selfish. You matter. You matter too. I know you're feeding the kids. You're paying the bills. You're making sure that your mate is good. Your family's good. Your mama's good. Your grandparents good. You're doing this. You're doing that. The job. You're coming in on days off, making sure the job is covered. Who's going to cover you? Don't run around looking for acceptance and love from nobody or nothing. You love yourself, and you love yourself hard and wholeheartedly, because you're worth it. And I just felt that on my spirit today. I had a very bad day today. My day was horrible. And I felt like it was time for me to go live. I haven't been live in, I believe, over a year. But I felt like I had to speak that into the world today, into the atmosphere, Stop seeking love and acceptance from people. Don't. Who cares if they don't accept you? And they don't want to love you, they're lost. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. If you don't feel accepted in your church or liked in your church, go to a different church. Or have church at home. If your co-workers and your job doesn't love you, doesn't accept you, doesn't appreciate you, find another job. Or guess what? You go there to get the check and you're going home. You're not here for friends. Who in the world said that you gotta be friends with your co-workers? I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If your mate is not appreciating you, is not showing you that love, is not giving you that love, reciprocated, it's not telling and showing you in so many ways and forms they can do, guess what? They're not worthy of you. And you quit showering all this love to them. And that's for real. That's for real. That's exactly how I feel. And I know people are like totally crazy. And no, I'm very serious about what I'm saying about this. And I mean this wholeheartedly. I had to come on Facebook Live to let y'all know. Like, I mean, my hair is not done. I just washed my hair. This is full face, no makeup, nothing. I just really wanted to come and talk to y'all and let y'all know to stop seeking love and affection from people that are unworthy. You love yourself. You spoil yourself. You give yourself so much love and expect affection and compliments and selfishness that you don't need nothing from nobody. Because that's how I live my life. And I love you. And if you ever need somebody to talk to, I'm always here. I'm a messenger away. Text, message me, call me, hit me up any way, shape, or form. If you need somebody to vent, to talk to, you want to keep it between us. You know it's not gonna go nowhere. There's no judgment. I'm the one that you can always call. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for listening.